television?
Okay. Hi, my name is Deborah Lieberman, and welcome to my show, Show Your Talent. My guest is Miss Renee Shields. And Renee, how are you doing?
I'm doing very well.
Okay. What brings you here, Renee?
What brings me here is that I wanted to show my talent on your show, and the fact that I am an athlete, mature model, who has the body of a 35-year-old who happens to be 70 years of age.
Wow, that is so heavy. Okay, now when I get that age, not too long, okay, I want to be in shape too. Remember about 20 years ago, I met you at what was that, Bally's?
Yes.
You're working out. I'm working out. Okay, but Renee, she, I'm telling, she was really, really in shape at that time, and she still is. Okay, so Renee, so you are from here? Are you from here?
Yes, I live on the Upper West Side in Manhattan.
Okay. What else do you do besides, do you work out or anything else?
Could you rephrase the question when you said work out and anything else?
Okay. Do you work? Okay. What else you do besides exercising, working out? I know you practice like having a strict diet.
Oh, yes. In terms of my diet, I am a semi-vegetarian. So therefore, I do not eat any pork, no beef, no salt, no sugar. I use a salt substitute, Mrs. Dash, giving Mrs. Dash a promotion, fruits and juices, and I drink lots of water.
Oh, that's great. Okay, that's great. That's this world, people are not eating right, and so what happens? Okay, they said I have to enjoy myself. What happens when they don't eat right? They get sick. Okay, and say working out, exercising is about living longer. I say.
That is correct.
Yes.
That is very, 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 very true.
Thank you. So, Renee, what caused you, what inspired you to become a bodybuilder? Are you a bodybuilder?
I consider myself a bodybuilder. I've been working out for the past 25 years. And I didn't like the way that I looked. I had took an early retirement from the Federal Reserve. Subsequently, I worked various jobs for 4 years. And I blew up. I gained 52 pounds, and I didn't like myself. So therefore, I was about to get married, and I wanted to do something about it. And I did, and then I lost 12 pounds. Let me just back up. I joined a women's gym, okay? And the reason I joined a women's gym is that I didn't feel comfortable being around a co-ed gym. So therefore, I had lost my confidence. And I started working out 3 days a week, then 5, and then 6. I found that 6 days a week was too much and too strenuous, and I was neglecting my responsibilities. I lost additional weight. And the women's gym, now defunct, had a contest, who could lose the most weight in a span of 3 months. And so I am a competitor, and I decided to enter into that contest, and I won about three awards. And it was good for my psychic, and photos were taken of various members who had lost weight, so it was a good motivation and incentive to see what you could do. Then I plateaued at about, I lost an additional 15 pounds. Then I was really on a roll. Then I still wasn't satisfied the way that I looked. And then what happened is that the women's gym closed. And so therefore I joined Bally Total Fitness. And then subsequently after that, I joined another bodybuilding gym. And I started to get leaner. However, I still wasn't satisfied.
Wow.
I asked the trainer what could I do, and he asked me, do you eat pork? Do you eat meat? And I said yes. So he says, well, try not to. Various things. Do various things, but don't eat pork or beef or steak, because what it does is it increases your body fat. And so after getting leaner, various trainers approached me and asked me if I wanted to enter into various contests, bodybuilding contests, swimsuit. And I thought about it, and I didn't want to do that because the real competition was within me. I didn't want to compete with another woman. I had to compete with myself. And so therefore I opted not to do that. And that became my passion. And so a passion is a sense of discipline. And when you can control your body, you can control your mind. When you control your mind, you can control your body. And so that is how I evolved.
Well, they know. Okay, wow. Okay, you said, so you started off, what did you, I see the pictures here, right? I see your pictures right there. So you start off doing what? What kind of exercise? Because you just didn't go into bodybuilding, so I know you had to condition yourself.
Well, yeah, I did condition myself, and how that came about was the fact that I asked a few trainers at the various gyms, but then I found that by their body language, I was annoying them. Unless they were being paid, they didn't really want to help you. So I decided to go to a bookstore, Barnes & Noble, any bookstore, to get a book, paperback book, photos to show me what I wanted to do with my body. And after looking at myself with no clothes on, then I decided to see what I wanted to do to improve. And by following those pictures, Xeroxing those photos in the different pages, I kept it with me in my bag, in my gym bag. And so I started to practice on myself, and that's how I evolved. Nevertheless, bottom line is I didn't have a trainer. I couldn't afford to get a trainer, so the best thing I could do was to train myself, and that's what I did.
Wow. Okay, but I see that sounds good. See, I see this picture now. Did you train with those chains? How do you that chain?
No, that was a photo op that was done in Maria Mitten's photo magazine, which I made. I was featured in her magazine for March 2016. And that was good, and that was one of her suggestions in the gym, in the bodybuilding gym, to try the chains. And believe me, those chains were heavy.
I can imagine, those chains, you use the chains to pull a car or a vehicle or something. That's how thick and heavy they look like.
Correct.
Wow.
Correct.
And so you had to, you exercise with those chains?
No.
Oh.
I mean, men do that. I mean, I couldn't.
Okay, now this one is, so this picture right here, you're posing by you getting ready to work out, or tell me about this picture.
Well, these photos you see in pink are for the September issue of Maria Mova Fitness magazine for 2016. Initially, when I did the photo shoot, the first photo shoot which I was featured in, I thought I would make the cover. But then when they had this man on the cover who happens to be a member, a competitive member who's won various titles, I was disappointed. And I said to myself, I can make the cover. I should be on that cover. And so sure enough, Maria Mova, who happens to be a photographer, a trainer, and happens to own her own business, approached me, and she asked me, would you like to be on the cover? Now these photos, the ones in pink, will be out in September, which is an international magazine, online magazine.
Wow. That's something. Look at you. That's like, to me, I like to see people with confidence, because it's, we as women, us as women, we went through so lot on our job, at our home, and so when I see a woman with confidence, I admire that, because believe me, there was a lot of people who will say, no, you can't. I know that a lot of people told you, no, don't work out because that's really for men, okay? I think they just started working. I think women started being bodybuilders about 20-something years ago or something.
Yeah, even a little bit longer. And it was always looked, when you had muscles, that women shied away from that because they found that to be masculine. And I knew, even from childhood, when I used to play basketball, when I was in grammar school, that I developed muscles. And at the time, it wasn't feminine to have muscles. But then, after so many years, I embraced my body. And this is what it evolved into. And even to this day, I have women saying, oh, you're very muscular. Hey, it's beauty. Beauty's in the eyes of the beholder.
That's true, because I used to be I was trained to be a bodybuilder, and I found a man that I was seeing. He said that he felt kind of intimidated because I had more muscles than him, and and in fact didn't when we walked down the street, and he will just not really walk with me, okay, and I'm saying, what is it? And I told him, I said, what's going on? And he said, you have more muscles than me, and it wasn't feminine. And I said, look, you really have a problem. So we stopped seeing each other after that, like that. But I just started getting so busy. I don't know, maybe that affected me, and I stopped working out, building my muscles. And I just started let it go. And I wish I just kept that routine about working out, because I did work out till you met me in the gym.
Yeah, that's how I met you.
Yes. But see, you didn't know what I was going through, because I felt that maybe he's right. Maybe I shouldn't look feminine. And I was walking on the street, and I remember I had a vest on, and I was showing my muscles. And this man said, hey, dude, like that, hey, dude.
Stop.
I'm telling you, he was in the car, hey, dude. Well, anyway, that's so that's really nice, what you're doing. Okay, and I also see, you had other pictures that showed you how you was working out with the, did you do chin-ups?
Yeah.
No, that's really hard, doing chin-ups. I don't think we see these pictures, but I saw you working out with the machine. You were doing chin-ups. Oh, let me see. Yes. Okay. That's, okay, I remember that. I think you pulled that down, right?
Yes, that's the lateral pull down.
Oh, okay. Yes. So, so what did you see yourself in the future?
Hopefully, I hope to see myself alive in the next 5 years.
Yeah, of course.
Not in a nursing home, not using a walker, and being self-sufficient, because that is, if I didn't work out, I can just imagine what I would look like. And that's important to me, because it just is. And as a mature woman of 70 years of age, I mean, usually, New York is not a good place for older people. It really isn't. So when you are self-sufficient, I see men walking 50 years old, 55 years old, walking with a cane, walking with a walker. I mean, they just, or in a wheelchair, they just push you over, and just keep on walking, depending on the neighborhood. But that's now how I want to see myself. I want to see myself in 5 years making a little bit of, doing better financially because of the fact of having worked out. And this is how it all evolved when I told you about Maria Mova, and she noticed me, and she says, may I do a photo shoot of you? And then when she asked me to do the second photo shoot, is that you don't see that often in a gym. You don't see older women in a gym. They always are intimidated, etc. Like I was initially intimidated when I went to, so I didn't go to a co-ed gym. It's something you had to build, work yourself up to. And so therefore, basically, I find myself, even if I were to do commercials, hair, black hair magazines, fitness magazines, the fact that to be an older woman and be in the best shape of my life and to continue doing that, that's how I see myself. And any kind of mature modeling, to sign up with an agency, that's what I look forward to.
Oh, okay, great. Now I want to know, how do you start your day off? Tell me how you start your day off.
I focus in on the day, the night of.
Okay.
Get myself prepared, my supplements, wake up, work out. I saw a pillow in a furniture store on 16th Street. It says, "Wake up, work out." So I use it as a mantra, because there are times when I don't feel like doing it, and there are times that my body aches, etc., that I psych myself up that way. And this particular scientist, his name is Mark Feldman, he would see me, I would be at the gym before him, and he would leave after me. He is a scientist in rheumatology and immunology.
Okay, wait a minute, hold on, explain that.
Meaning that he, dealing with the immune system, he's found various treatments. So people that have rheumatology, that they come to him from all over the world, that he has been in the chemistry lab along with other scientists, etc., creating these different formulas to make it easier for people to have rheumatology. And so he gave me a pamphlet. It says, the pamphlet was Scandinavian Journal of Medicine and Science in Sports, whereas it is evidence-based basis for exercising for 26 chronic diseases.
Wow.
Okay? And I'm talking about, for example, depression, anxiety, stress, schizophrenia, dementia, back pain, asthma, type 1 and type 2 diabetes, hypertension, Parkinson's disease. I didn't name all 26, but the point is that even motivated me even more. The fact that I didn't realize how good it is, how important it is to exercise.
Okay, this one, let me just back up. You said that there's an exercise that will eliminate 26 diseases, will help deliver it?
What it is it's evidence-based basis. Why exercise is good for 26 chronic diseases.
Wow.
And we're talking about pulmonary. We're talking about heart disease, heart failure. That's why it's important. People don't realize now how it's important. And so when he gave me that booklet and I read it from cover to cover, and the jargon was science jargon, etc. But my point is that motivated me even more. So he said to me, you are on a good track. All right. And he's 72, 73. And he ought to know. He ought to know.
Wow, that's really because rheumatism runs in my family. And okay, now before I worked out years ago, I was an actor, and I used to be a stunt actor. I used to act, and I was the one that did the stunts. So if someone, my job was to fall, roll, and somebody will push me on the stairs, stuff like that, or attack me. That was my job, to be a stunt actor, okay, and you do other things. But that was a wear and tear in my body. And plus, I was an athlete. I was always swimming and running, okay, down the street. Now, because of that, I think I have arthritis in my knees. Okay. A lot of people, and they said, and I went to doctors, and doctors told me, that's the sign that it's getting old. There's nothing to be done about it.
Well, let me just say this
Mhm.
to you, that this particular scientist,
Mhm.
immunologist, rheumatologist, when he comes back to New York in September, if there is any questions that you want to pursue, I can ask him, or vice versa. He can turn you on to any particular. He works out of, when he's in New York, Mount Sinai.
Oh, that's a hospital. A
Right.
hospital.
Right.
Wow. Because, I've been going, that's good because I know one thing. I know, like, a lot of people will do, they watch the diet or they don't watch the diet. They will sit, I see them, they will sit and eat. And what happens when they finish eating? They go to sleep. Even when I'm, in employment, everyone's eat. Okay, I got to take a nap after I eat. Okay. I think because of the food that will make a person sleepy.
Right,
Okay,
right.
the food. Okay. So that means you eliminated meat from your diet.
Correct.
Okay. Do you eat fish?
Yes, I'm almost pescatarian. When I say almost,
Mm-hmm.
in a month's time, my diet consists of, or the way I spend my money, half of it is on fish. I go down to Chinatown, and some of the fish they kill it live, and half my diet is fowl, which is chicken and turkey, and no beef, and no pork.
Why no beef?
Because it just sticks to your ribs.
You don't digest it, right? It is hard to digest, right?
Yeah, for me, and because I don't eat it, if I were to eat it, my body would react differently. I mean, it took me a long time, and I like steak, filet mignon, but it's just that I know that it's not good for me. It's not going to give me the results that I'm looking for, that I want to keep. Anyway, getting back to Mark Feldman, I could give you, you give me your email, and he can, whatever questions you have, just take it from there.
I see you. Okay, thank you. And I see you lifting, because I did lift, what was it? That's 3 pounds or 5 pounds?
That?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's 10.
10 pounds. Wow. 'Cause I remember doing that. I think I think they gave me about like 3, 4, and I thought that was heavy. But a long time ago, I used to lift. I remember my strength. When you're doing push-ups now, how many push-ups do you do a day?
150?
150? I mean, at one time?
Yes.
Okay, great. You do that every morning?
Every morning.
150.
150.
Okay. Okay. Great. Now, that's okay.
That's my push-ups.
Okay.
Okay.
Those are two. There's the 2 types of push-ups. The women will push up on their knees, right?
Yeah, right.
You do the man push-ups.
Right.
Okay. Oh yeah, I know. I remember. Okay. Wow, that's fantastic. So so you see, you never thought about you see yourself as working out more in the future.
Yes, not slowing down.
Uh-huh.
No. I have to, it's discipline. If I don't work out, I feel tight. I feel tight and I don't think correctly. And I like to be in control of myself. That's the purpose of working out. I can make good, sound decisions when I work out. And the only reason I don't work out is because maybe I might have a doctor's appointment or something.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, no, it's a matter of fact.
Okay, so you get up in the morning. Okay, great. I work out too. I ride my bike a lot and things like that.
Which is excellent.
Okay, thank you. Okay, now getting back to your regimen, when you get up in the morning, you start. Basically, some people start off having some milk with egg yolks in it or something like that.
I don't go to that extreme. I have oatmeal with wheat germ, and then I have flaxseed.
Mm-hmm.
I might have a boiled egg, or I might have half a banana with my oatmeal, or I might switch off to shredded wheat, skim milk,
Mm-hmm.
some coffee.
Coffee?
Coffee.
Okay. Okay.
And that's it until I get home. And when I get home, I might have a salad. I might eat the other half of the banana, or I might eat apples.
Well, I mean, you
An
just have
apple.
half a banana in the morning,
Right.
For breakfast.
I have a banana
Mhm.
with the oatmeal and or with the shredded wheat.
Mm-hmm.
And a boiled egg. A boiled egg. Now, I don't do the egg yolk business. I'm not that extreme. Some people are. And some people use the protein drink. I
Uh-huh.
don't. I do take supplements, calcium, because you need that as you're getting older, your bones.
Oh. Okay. All right. Okay. You know, I think our time is up. So, how do someone get in contact with you?
You can get in contact with me through Facebook, .com/RLFSX, or Facebook.com/Renee Laverne Shields.
Okay. Great. And you can get in contact with me. Okay, for Renee Shields. Okay. My name is Deborah Liverman, and you just Deborah Liverman at Yahoo or Gmail and other things. Just put my name, just type my name into the browser. Okay, and so I want to thank Renee for coming to my show. Okay, show your talent. And she's showing her talent right there. Look at her. Look at you. Look at you. Go ahead. You know, you got a lot of confidence in yourself. Okay, and she's going to come back on the show, and she's going to tell more about getting in shape, staying in shape, and keeping that weight off. Okay, some people do, they lose the weight, and then they all of a sudden they put it right back on and put more on. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, and we like to roll this.
Thank you, Deborah.
Okay, you're
Thank
welcome.
You. Thank you.
Okay, we like to roll her picture into the end. Okay?
Thank you.
All right. Keep rolling that picture.